Now let us try to add a note into a to-do. Let us look at the signature of the route, add notes, and we need to provide the to note view model. Add note, notes. This is the post method. To do id equals to, and the header value will still be the same. Authorization, this content type is not required, but I let it whatever it is here now. So let me send this. Okay, the server is not running. First let me run it. So now let us try to add a note. So let's do a send. Okay, I got an error. Let me have a look at that. And okay, the conversion of date time. Okay, I know what the error is. Probably I have not set the created date for the note. Yes, so let me try to fix that. Dot created date equals to date time dot now. Let's run it again. Let me try to add the note, and bingo, I've been successful in adding the note. Now let us try to retrieve the to do. Get to dos, go get to dos. I'm getting into the right area. That is the return value, but I should also get the other to do that I had added, right? So where is that? So let me have a look into the database. Okay, there are two to-dos and only one of them is being displayed. So let me try to fix that. Target date. Now this is another error related to serialization, and we are going to fix this by writing a few lines of code in the identity model class. Let's go there. So here this dot configuration dot proxy enabled creation equals to false. Let's run that. That is fixed, and we have the notes. The concept of proxy is rather interesting. It was introduced in Entity Framework 4.0. So when creating an instance of a POCO entity type, the Entity Framework creates an instance of a dynamically generated derived type, and that acts as a proxy for that entity. So in our case, the to-do entity is a POCO entity, that is a plain old CLR object, and it has notes as its virtual property. Now the entity framework will create a proxy that overrides this virtual note collection, and the creation of the proxy facilitates lazy loading and change tracking. While they are great when doing business logic computation, they might become a pain when we have to serialize the data. For example, in our case, we want to serialize the IEnumerable of to-dos into JSON object so that it can be sent to the client application. And we cannot serialize the proxies as they are generated in runtime. So it would be a better choice to disable the proxy when they are created. So I am disabling the proxy during the creation. So we might in fact disable the proxy creation whenever we require, but in our case, in this particular application, we will disable the proxy when we create the db context object.